Well, I mean, actually, my project's out now. I dropped it April 24th. So it's basically a compilation record of different artists that I worked with over the 20 years. And I've been working on it for 4 or 5 years. Of course, I got the Dr. Dre syndrome. It's never good enough. So, but as far as my longevity is concerned, what keeps me in it is I'm a creator of my own path. And I think once you are able to be a creator of your own path, then that's the biggest battle. I don't, nobody dictates to me how I'm going to move in the industry that I'm in because I've set trends. I've, been at the top of the charts. I've did all of that. I know how to get there. But the business side of it, I really know it extensively. So I don't have to do a lot to make the same type of money that people that have gigantic records because I'm 100% owner of my publishing and different stuff like that. Or I make deals with my publishing and that are lucrative deals that solidify me financially. So I mean, the most important part is just being able to be a creator of your own path and a creator of what you're doing of your own product. You know what I mean, of your own brand and all of that kind of stuff. Mr. Lee is a brand that's been active for over 20 years. I've talked to people like Jay White, and he was talking to me, and he's like, "Yeah, man, normally the average producer life is 3 to 5 years, maybe." He said, "I'm looking at you, dude, and you almost tapping on 30. You still around here driving in nice cars. You got nice cribs and all this kind of stuff. How?" I was like, "Dude, I just stay active and I create my own lane. I know the numbers of what it takes to do what I need to do and everything else." So that's why I don't panic when I'm working and doing different things. And that's the thing that I think I have to kind of translate over when I'm dealing with artists that, hey, it's no need to to panic about timing and how big of a fan base that you have. Because quite naturally, if a person can drop 3 or 4 projects a year and they sell 2,000 combined sales and streams and it's equal to 2,000 record sales, and you do 3 or 4 projects a year, you're still making $100 some thousand at the end of the day, pretty much. So it's like you have to look at the business side of this stuff and be able to create your own lane and create a atmosphere the way you can build a lucrative situation, whether it's being creative or financial. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. I'm totally in tune with it. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it at all, period. Really. You know what I mean? And the main reason I don't is because times have changed. It's just like a person getting into the music industry seeking a record deal. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. And the reason it is because everything is at your fingertips. You can put a record out by clicking a button. Knowledge based things that you need to learn, you don't have to pay a college to teach you that. You can go on the internet and learn it with the click of a button. If you go back 20 years ago, it wasn't available like that. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have all this knowledge based things at your fingertips, how do I start a company? How do I apply for LLC? How do I file this? How do I do that? It's like you can ask the question and get the answer right then and there. 20 years ago, you couldn't get the answer. You had to go to college. You had to get a certificate. Now it's like experience, portfolios. You can build all of that stuff yourself. So you have to ask yourself, okay, am I going to sit down for 4 to 8 years and walk out in debt? Or can I start what I'm trying to do myself and learn and stay in front of this computer and learn the things that I need to know to be successful? And I can do that for free. So it's like, you kind of got to weigh the odds of if you're a hustler, then yeah, you can sit in front of the computer, learn everything that you need to know, and start your business and be up and running. Or I mean, if you book smart or you have to be taught, then you sitting there in a classroom for 4 to 8 years, learning what you need to learn. But then it's going to take you another 4 to 8 years to get out of debt, depending on what type of job you get and all of that kind of shit. So I mean, for me, if my kids would listen to me, I would definitely tell them, hey, man, skip the fucking college shit and let's find out what stimulates your mind and what you're trying to do, and do some extensive research on it and start. It just begins with a footstep in that direction. So I mean, college is like kind of just like getting a record deal is overhyped to me. Actually, I'm getting ready to redo Nod Factor. Nod Factor was my label. And when I got partnered up with this guy named King Sean, his name is Dow King on Instagram. And when I partnered up with him, I think it was like 2013, and he had XMG already started. So I joined that team, and I kind of put Knock Factors to the side, and I've been XMG ever since. But I'm actually getting ready to launch Knock Factors as a production company, and it's going to be a music production company. So I'm actually getting ready to start signing a few producers, and that's going to be the resurgence of Knock Factors.